Welcome everyone, it's David Drakomar. It is time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We got a Vitality Glyph, and I had a bad headache, so okay, at least we have some hours to complete our daily. That's good. That's not worth for that. Let's start with times 10 and see what we get. Let's farm this stuff up, shall we? Yeah, Dark Aethel's getting along in levels. Artifact upgrades. Question is, who needs them? Kale needs them. There we go. Silver is always a major pain in the butt. I guess we could fix this. By doing that. Guess I could just put the two of those in that lineup. See how it goes. I'm very afraid of 60s. Very afraid. Bad. Perfect. Okay, we got one. So yeah, Manaya's not bad. She might even be very powerful at rank 6. Okay. Kill this guy. Whack him with a strong hit. Ow, he hurts. Good, 7k hit. Alright. Get that poison. Throw that rock. Got him. Throw out that Death's Majesty. And we got him. It was a little rough because Kale he's rank 6, but he's not where he needs to be. Okay, we've got to refresh 15 gems. No thank you. We'll do that a bit. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if we'll win this, but let's give it a shot. That sucks. Okay. Alright, 2 of them down. Regen off of that. Alright. Fire. Yeah, the exhaustion's gonna be pretty annoying. Opportunity strike you. Not bad. I mean, I still have my skill locked, but I'm just gonna have to rely on shooting him. That's how it's gonna be sometimes. So yeah. Let's look at Bazaar. We still have some time. Okay, let's start with 12-6 actually. Cause yeah, 12-6 major place. Major place to farm up champions. Because the weird thing is, a 60 champion isn't really a 60 champion until he's become 60, right? That's the real issue here. But no, technically the best place is not 12-3. That's a misnomer. And I think the best boss stage might actually be the one in Hollowed Halls, as annoying as that boss stage is. Shoot that Chimera. First, okay, so what from my research, it's everywhere after Felwyn's Gate is good. Like, relatively. So that's kind of what I've learned here. Especially Hollowed Halls. So, as much as everyone hates Hollowed Halls, you can't deny it's got some good old XP over here. You also have 3 Diabolists, I didn't even realize. But yes. I mean, we can use them to upgrade the other Diabolist. Throw it at him. I mean, nobody really likes this stage, but you can see there are different plasma and stuff, and they actually do similar XP to the they actually do very similar XP to the Hellspawn. Very similar. You. That HP balance skill is annoying as sin. Not gonna lie. Okay. Let's fight some campaign bosses. So I'm judging any of them after Felwyn's Gate are decent bets. I'm having him there for food, because again, there's no good dwarves anywhere except in my vault. There's a couple of ones that might be half decent, but this guy is just bad. Anyone see that? Anyone tell me that Kale is not good? Needs to take a good long look at what just happened. Take a good long look. Watch the replay. Just replay that Eva dying over and over and over again in your mind. Yes, Kale's a monster. He is an actual monster. And here's the thing, his full form is yet to be unleashed upon the world. Like when he has here's the thing. He's a monster, especially when in crit. He's more crit-oriented than lifesteal-oriented. But you can run him lifesteal like you can run Elhain lifesteal. But I think Elhain could be ran in crit for some very evil opportunities as well. It's just, I didn't run her in crit because I needed the lifesteal for campaign farming, practically. Sustaining duels in campaign, because that's majority that's the majority of so yeah, in 3 days we'll get one. Let's see. But yeah, the best bang for your buck in terms of this stage is by far this stage. This is the stage you want. This is the stage where things get sticky. You get a lot of XP in here. I like how they like penetrate all those shields. Because, like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get some of my champions up to par. Because apparently it takes a lot of XP to really get those levels. You know? The thing about leveling food is it actually takes a surprising amount to level food even with an XP boost. We will be fighting the campaign boss, last campaign boss as well. Soon. Let's give it a shot. I still don't know if we'll beat it, but let's give it a shot. One thing is very clear. Their Haikatoon is wicked fast. that's how it works. So it has an ascended skill to it. At least I'm figuring out how this champ works, man. At least I'm figuring out how these champs work. Because I actually don't see many Dracoldagons. That's the funny part. I actually don't see many of them. Okay. So she can be built damage related or something. Or maybe she went War Master. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what did this guy do? Because these champs, at least 3 of them, I have these champs. But I don't have them at their last... I don't have them at this form. So it's interesting to see that. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but it's interesting. It interests me. You know? It interests me because... clearly the Hydroton's Bunker, and clearly that's a crit KO, most likely. Clearly. And those guys are clearly stronger than me on a number of levels. Dang. This is possible, but this is a very annoying defensive team. Like, very annoying. As much as facing a Madame Ceres at a Sir Nicholas sounds appetizing, it's not as appetizing as you might think it is. This is the only one that I can even consider fighting, and it's still intimidating. It's still a 60 player game, and it's still a very fast... it's still a very fast Hydroton. Very fast. It's actually kind of really scary. Yeah, their team is not messing around. Even these people. And they're the lowest team power in their entire group. Imagine what would happen if I faced the team power that's like 100 and something team power. Like, that would just suck. I'm hoping that guy does not have a revive. Okay, note to self, has a negative affinity for Fergus. Note to self. Yeah, these guys have a good... This is what Hydroton could do if you've got the right speed on her. That's the truth of it. Still gotta chip him away. We might be able to do this just... Okay, first I gotta kill that Hydroton. This is putting me in a speed loop. Probably should have killed the Hydroton first anyway, because this would have been a lot easier. Stop doing that. It's not useful. It's not useful. No, you can't beat it that easily, dude. I mean, I know you have an ultimate Gaelic, but Vergus has other powers other than the Gaelic can't necessarily take advantage of. Maybe regular Gaelic, strangely, but maybe not ultimate Gaelic. He keeps trying to crush my hopes, but it's not working. I still have hope. Although chipping him away is proving to be very difficult. Does he have him in lifesteal gear? I'd love to know. Because it seems to be... This is very frustrating to try to actually deal with this. We might be able to outlast him, I'm just saying. This might be doable, especially if I went in like destroy gear. This would be doable. As tedious as this is, this would be doable. This is why Vergus is on my arena team. That's why, folks. Alright, I've got to start grinding up my food. Cause, yeah. That's why he's on my arena team. If anyone's like, hey, Vaporsmith, why is that guy in your arena team? You got your answer. That's your answer. Is it the same with... I know it's troll sounding, but... Is it the same with this? Okay, first things first. I want to go condense my rank 3s, start getting those going. Because I have a fair amount of rank 2s that need their upgrades. Fair amount. Because in the end of the day, I have to make 4 rank 4s and then condense them. Because that is something you have to kind of keep in mind. And then, of course, there's upgrading certain skills for certain champions we've yet to replace, like for barbarians. We gotta upgrade her skills with some more ritualists. And then later we're gonna distinguish her more by upgrading her rank. So yeah, that'll be fun. And also I should upgrade Duelist to distinguish her further. This particular Duelist. So I'm thinking to myself that maybe okay, no, we were gonna do 12-6, right? Yeah. Because I want to prove something. I couldn't do it earlier today because I had a headache. So, and there's a reason I'm leveling someone to 30 as well, because I'm trying to create, you know, leveled champions, and since I have a speed boost active, leveling champions is a bigger deal. Two more to... It's actually very close. So, yeah. Why is it such a low chance of upgrading at this point? That's my question. That's my question. Okay, so who here could use a major buff? How about her for Bannerlords? Alright, I'm gonna do that because I've got a specific reason for doing so. It's for upgrading our Dampier. We will be upgrading its rank soon. I have to win so many campaign battles. How many arena medals do we have? Nowhere close, I'm afraid. And our Diabolus needs aid as well. Cooldown -1, cooldown -1. Trying to book up her skills. I will be using Diabolist later, but I need to get her to a special point. I need to bookmark in my mind. So yeah, if we wanted to, well, actually, first we need to check what tournaments are up. Ice Golem tournament. Yeah, we need to do some Ice Golem. We're gonna start with stage 8. Because I'm not gonna go for the low tier Ice Golems. I need to go for gold. Not the higher ice tier golems. There we go. So we can get some silver with this as well. I don't want to be the lowest bracket on Ice Golem, so I have to shoot him some. Draco the Gaunt is pretty good in this fight. The main thing I'm also trying to do is get him, use him in enough content that he eventually turns 50. That's what I'm trying to do. This guy has got to turn to 60. He's got an even higher goal. Because that's when they're going to be really good in Arena. One of these has got a block damage buff. Right, 8. So I have to fight 30 days of that. That's gonna be difficult. Yeah, why not? The highest Ice Golem is obviously locked out for us, obviously. That Frigid Vengeance, I swear, hurts a lot. Because the reason he's so good in Ice Golem is because whenever he cracks the shield, it heals. But he still doesn't have the block devos. Stage 13 Ice Golem is about as far as we go, and I don't have something really good for stage 14 stage Fire Knight. I don't have someone who's really consistent at both multi-hits. I have one, but he's not leveled enough, is the problem. He's not, like, a lot of the champions that have very specific important attributes I have, especially for Fire Knight, I don't have them leveled enough. It's a solemn fact. Believe it or not, I have a weakness in Fire Knight because the weakness in Fire Knight. See, here's another thing about Ice Golem. He eventually gets to this point where it's like, yeah, good luck fighting him. He literally gets to that point. Look how much damage. Look at his damage. Look at his damage. Yeah, this is why we don't go any further than this Ice Golem. This is why. This is what happens when we get this far in Ice Golem. Literally 2 turns. Healing reduction times 3. Wow, this is an unlucky fight. This is an unlucky fight. Yeah, this is what this Ice Golem's capable of. The endless anti-heal does not help matters. It does not help matters. What's the highest one I can do consistently? Probably this one, honestly. Because, dear God. That damage, man. And I still don't have any. These people aren't at their final forms yet. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because they have all sorts of status effects. And it gets to the point where the only real way of dealing with it is if you have like a rank 6 cleanser. Literally a rank 6 cleanser. because they stack so much. See, he's useful maybe in some other content. Like, he's okay in Ice Golem, but you really have to watch for the status effects, because I think I do need a cleanser. It would be better if he had a cleanse. Let's just say that. I think that is, his greatest problem, that he doesn't have a cleanse. Because having a cleanse would tend to be useful. The only one left is the Burgess. Burgess, who's built like the Ice Golem, and probably has trouble seeing out of that helmet, like the Ice Golem. Because of that, is why Burgess can practice solo. Although, it's a bit problematic because of their anti-heal. Anti-heal is a problem. It's why I need to get her up to par. But in order to get her up to par, I have to level others up to par. And that's where the problem lies. Yeah, I'm gonna save my shards for clan versus clan. Why I think I need the cleanse debuffs. I think I actually need it for that. Just because you can put poison on people doesn't mean that you don't need a cleanse. Because you do. You do. $85 is probably the best one I can do without losing our minds and most of our teammates. Probably. Because the thing about 95 is that then we start our teammates and stuff start to break apart. That's his biggest problem. I'm gonna say it right now. Draco the Gaunt's biggest problem is that he doesn't have a cleanse. I think that's his biggest issue here. He's without a cleanse, this boss becomes much more difficult. If you can catch my meaning. He's decent in Ice Golem in some aspects, but it's that lack of cleanse. That's his biggest downfall, honestly, in my opinion. I know it's just my opinion, but that's what his biggest problem is. I'm not gonna knock on, you know, support champions not being good. I mean, there are some support champions I'm developing for specific purposes. You know? So what are our challenges for? Grade 4 champions to 60. Clearing that on auto is going to be a nightmare and a half. That's the truth. Without, like, powerful anti-heal, that's gonna be a nightmare.